All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to episode 139.
The in-laws from hell.
There goes the neighborhood. Hey, peaceful bougie crew. And squabbling Sarah and Charles. Shout out to our listeners in Texas and Utah, baby. Oh, snaps, Utah.
Utah.
That's on my bucket list.
You want to go to Salt Lake City,
yes,
honey?
girl. And we could wear cowboy hats and boots.
I'm down.
Yes.
We can hopefully meet the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Love it.
That'd be
Love
fun.
it. Where's Jackson Hole, by the way?
Wyoming.
Okay. All right. We could do a little road trip.
Okay.
A little RV.
American West, here we come, honey.
Bucket listing it.
Beep, beep.
We got to get our fits ready.
Yes, hunty.
We'll be coming to a town near you guys, okay? So we're taking our show on the road in 2024.
Go. I'm ready for it.
Okay? Hit
Yes,
us up
queen.
at Bougie Crew and let us know if you'll come and see us. You got to pay. But
So if you got a question, you want to invite us out for an extravagant meal when we're in your town, or you have a buck wild neighbor story, well, leave us a message at 239-300-7276.
and to sponsor our show that's controversial and edgy but gaining in popularity, honey, just hit us up at info@crazyrichneighbors.com to inquire about very cost-effective opportunities.
You've gone way off the rails. Way off the rails.
And shout out to our sponsor, who we love, Podcast Junkies, right here in Boca Raton. So, any of our Boca Raton, Delray Beach listeners, come on and join the Podcast Junkies family, okay?
Or, we have a couch here in the studio and a bar. If any of y'all want to come on a Friday at 4 o'clock and join the merriment and be in the audience.
You get charged at the door, though.
Yes.
The show's not free.
No, child. Neither is my love, honey.
Oh,
So check out our full video episodes on YouTube, on the Crazy Rich Neighbors YouTube channel. And a big hello to those of you watching us on YouTube right now. Subscribe, baby, and share. Our wackos of the week are the Adelson family, who was enmeshed in a gruesome murder of Daniel Markle. Follow along as we take you through the crazy twists and turns with an unexpected turn of events. And if y'all think your in-laws are bad, well, wait till you hear this story.
but first, running the board is our very own Benny Bizzles.
Ooh, I like that.
Bizzles, that's brilliant.
Hey guys.
Ben.
I tried something else. Do you guys like it? I'm in the middle right here. I'm like kind of next to you. Kind of looks
yes,
like.
you got a
Oh
sandwich.
my God, that's
we got
so
a bench
funny.
sandwich.
Hey,
You're
what's
the meat.
up?
You're the meat in the CRN Sammy, baby.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Loving that coat look, this
Oh.
navy and
I
white, looking very
know.
nautical and very prosperous.
Should I open one more for everybody?
Go
or-
on then.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, jeez.
Just there you go. There you go.
Okay, Bougie Crew, let us know.
Shall
You
we?
want it
That's how
buttoned up
hairy
or
your-
buttoned down?
That's how hairy your chest is. I hate to see below the belt.
Oh,
Oh, y'all. We're going to head it back down to rated E again. Stop.
here we go. Explicit. Here we go. How we doing? How we doing, guys?
Oh, living the Fajuka dream.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it.
More importantly, how are you and how's your lady friend?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. Things are good. Things are good. We tried smoking weed for the first time. That was pretty cool.
And?
It was okay.
Who was Cheech and who was Chong?
I was Cheech. She was probably Chong.
Was it
No,
medical grade?
It was medical, but at the same time, I got really scared because, like, at first I went into it saying, "Oh, I smoke. I can smoke whenever, And then I go, she smokes first, and then she starts coughing. I'm like, holy shit, she's whole. I shouldn't be smoking with
But
someone.
everybody coughs who
Yeah,
are
for sure.
smokers, right?
And then she's like, my chest is hurting me, and
Oh, Lord.
so then I was
Did
like,
you rub it for her?
I did not.
Oh.
I got her some water though. And then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Did y'all
Oh,
get the
no.
munchies?
No.
Did
no.
she get the sleepies?
She got the sleepies.
Oh,
So.
well, that's
Oh,
good.
that got you off the hook.
Yeah, so that's going on. But you guys, I don't know.
Wrong. Talk to your aunties.
I
No one
know.
else. No one's
Yes.
listening.
I know. No, what are you
We
doing?
won't tell anybody.
Yeah, no one's listening. All right. Well, no, she told me she has some news. She's, I don't know.
Pregnant?
No, well, I don't
phew.
think that's. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry
Hello,
about that.
menopause.
Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about that. But I don't know. She said she has some health issues. So
Oh no.
Oh shit.
yeah. So
So best case scenario, it's the
Prayers
clap.
up. Oh gosh.
Did it sound serious?
it did sound a little serious. So
Okay.
I mean,
no,
and I don't
Ben.
really know. Yeah. So I want to kind of.
Sorry.
No, it's. I mean, so we're gonna see. I think I'm actually gonna be finding out tonight. So
Oof, you guys have a hot date? Well,
Yeah.
prayers up to her.
yeah, prayers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
of
mean,
course.
I would love to have her vigor at her age or whatever. She's like, I think she's got great energy and vibes. And
She does, and the more I'm hanging out with her, the more she's loving life, and yeah, I
you're
just
adding
want
to it.
Yeah, I think so.
And so, where's date night tonight?
We're going to the movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
where?
I wanted to take her to a drive-in movie because I love a good drive-in.
Oh, you're so old school. You're an old soul.
But she wants to go to this like fancier dinner movie, so I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh,
let's
I
go.
pick?
Yeah.
That's the only
you've
way.
Never been?
No, I've never been.
That's the only way,
place I'll
honey.
see a movie.
Really?
Exactly.
Oh, God,
What do you
yeah.
sit down and you have a full meal? Like,
Yes, it's
You
a
sit down and it's like the reclining seats.
Ooh.
And
you have a button where you can press and the waiter will come and you get drinks
There's
and
a full
beautiful
bar.
restaurant
Full bar?
food.
yes, there's
What?
a full bar.
They
oh,
bring
it
you
seems fancy.
They bring you
It
your
is
popcorn.
fancy.
You have regular. You have truffle. You have cheddar. They have
Oh.
like a full-on menu, so it's like you're at
Then,
a
I'm
restaurant.
once you
excited.
go I pick, you can't go back.
Oh God, yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Like I would never go to a movie
I
theater.
know- I don't
without-
either.
I mean, I pick is the only way
And
to go.
To me, I pick Del Rey is not as good as
yes,
Boca.
agreed, agreed.
Yeah.
It's not as comfortable and
It's
the service
not.
isn't as good.
Everything's concrete and hard and
yes,
cold.
Yes,
And then if God forbid you have to tinkle in the middle of the movie, you have to go up a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even have a restroom on the same floor as the
first
theaters.
world problem.
I
wow,
know.
this is
Who
exciting.
could live like
yeah,
this?
but
Oh, but
You'll
then
get
I
that-
love it.
And then
Wow.
you have like a nice blanket, and
Oh.
then like a recline, like the most comfortable recliner,
Like a first class airline seat, you
Yeah,
know? Like your
exactly.
feet go up, your back goes
Wow.
back.
You
and there's
won't
like
go
a
back.
for food, like you can just
Waiter.
eat.
Oh.
Someone and you can eat on your lap, or is
There's
there like
a
a little
little table.
Oh, hell yeah!
But there's
This is gonna
like
be
a
sick.
You're gonna love it.
Make
Oh,
sure
cool.
you get silverware though. They don't always bring you cutlery.
Yes.
And
Okay.
like it's a big mess if you don't have cutlery.
Okay.
Yes, but the menu's awesome. They have
Oh,
so
yeah.
many good things on there. Everything tastes
Pizza,
good, like real
burgers,
Oh, okay.
Like,
skewers,
yeah.
salads,
food, nachos.
fries.
They have like crab cakes,
What?
shrimp skewers.
But are they? Is it good?
Ribs.
No, I
food?
love the food.
Yes.
I think the food in that movie theater is better than the restaurant food downstairs.
I know. I don't like that.
Oh.
Serene is the name
Yeah.
of it. I've struggled
And
with
when
that
it was
restaurant.
Tansy, I hated that so
I know,
much.
I know. No. You will absolutely love it. You're in for
Okay,
a treat, but
cool.
you need to text us and keep us posted because we can't wait until we see you next
No.
week.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I
we want to
gotta-
know that she's okay. We're invested now, and so are our bougie crew. So,
Yeah.
like, prayers up.
We're so invested. Like we worry for you in some
Yes.
ways. You know.
Always.
Yeah, you guys.
We
you
want the
guys
best
are,
for
you
you.
guys
We're all
always
aunties.
support me. Yeah, you guys are
Yes.
my aunties. You
We
guys
are.
take care of me. My hot aunties. You know.
Oh,
like,
yes. We'll take it.
So yeah, I love coming on here and talking to you guys. It's in the Bougie crew. You guys are great. You know,
Aw.
we love you. Love
Our
the
bougie
support.
crew, they're very invested.
They are. So are trolls. They're
Yes.
stanky mean to us.
Yes.
But
What was
no,
that one where the podcast from hell or something?
Oh, God. Yes. No. This is evil.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I don't think we're evil.
No.
And
child,
they hate
please.
us because they ain't us.
That's
Yes,
right,
child.
honey.
They hate us because
Yes.
they
We
ain't us.
real, honey.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, the holidays are coming up. She's already kind of talking to me about what gifts I want, and
damn,
I
why-
just, you know.
Jesus, I wish my husband would ask me that.
My husband asked me. I sent him my list.
Oh, yes, girl. Go ahead.
My hubby, very good.
Mrs. Song.
Yes, child.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Again, it's all new to me with this whole,
Relationship.
no, well, yes, but also just money in general. Like, I'm not too used to that. So she's like, oh, well, I could just give you cash, or what gifts do you want? I'm like, so it's just a little different.
But like we said, make sure you buy her things too.
Yep.
Just do sweet things,
Yeah, of
thoughtful
course.
things. Every time you see her, it doesn't hurt. She's been really generous to you, so and you've been very generous to her. But a woman likes to feel a little bit special, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get her like a locket or something with our picture. I think that'll go. You know, I think that'll go a long way. I think,
Love it.
That's cute.
Love
I don't think I have to do too. I mean, in a sense of like, I think the little things she'll really like.
Yes.
Like it doesn't
because
have to.
she has it all.
Correct.
Right.
She does.
Like I don't think I really have to. I think it's the thought. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The thought is what counts.
Yes.
Correct.
So.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, thanks for giving us that update, Benny Benz.
course,
And have
of course.
fun
Indeed.
tonight. And shout out to iPick. And this is your free plug,
Yes,
iPick.
we
You
love
lucky,
iPick.
lucky people, but it's great. Great service.
Love it. It's my favorite.
How was jury duty, Boo Boo?
Oh my God. You know, I got lucky, I will say. We were a 7-person jury. There was 2 women and the rest were men, and I got very lucky because everyone was really, really nice.
Oh, that's
there was
good.
not one
No
person that I couldn't
psychos.
stand. The judge was a woman. She was female, obviously female. She was very cool. She just had a really nice way about her. And then this one girl, the other girl on the jury, she was from Georgia, and she was 4 months pregnant, you know, and she
wow.
had the diet of Buddy the Elf.
Oh.
So she was eating Fruit Loops in the morning.
Oh, that
and then
poor child.
she had some Jimmy John's for
What?
lunch, and then she washed it down with a Coke, a cherry Coke, while she's
poor
pregnant.
baby.
And then she had some Skittles during our jury break.
Oh my God! All the artificial flavors
I know
and colors.
that child is going to
Boo.
be coming out looking like Rainbow Bright, honey.
Oh.
I just need to tell you, you got a great. That was
Thank
a great.
you.
That was a great accent. I just need to commend you for that accent.
Thank you very
Whoa.
much.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, her name was Jordan.
You want to be like Jordan? What about a salad? I hope she's taking her prenatals.
A child, I don't know, boo.
Did you see her pop any vitamins?
No.
Oh my God.
She was
that poor-
darling, but she literally ate like Buddy the Elf.
That poor baby.
I know.
Oh my God.
But I will say, you know, I'm very interested in how our democracy runs, and I find the whole, you know, jury system to be really interesting. So our case was about a guy that got arrested in West Boca, right here. It was featured in Boca News Now, and he was arrested after using the platform Meet Me and Snapchat to lure underage girls into sexual relationships.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, the girl he lured was actually a police officer, so it wasn't actually a child.
I love it when those stings are successful.
So it was literally just like Chris Hansen to Catch a Predator, right?
Good.
So it didn't have to be that it was an actual child. It had to be, according to the law, that he thought he
Right.
was engaging with a child.
Okay.
So the evidence was printouts from Meet Me, and to be on Meet Me, you have to be 18 years old, right? So at the beginning of the chat, they're just starting to get to know each other, and she says, "Oh, by the way, I'm not 18. I'm a little younger." And he's like, "Well, how old are you?" And she's like, 15. Okay, so at that point in time, he could have said, "No bueno.
Exactly.
I'm out." Instead, he said, "Oh, you're going to get thrown off this platform. Let's move to Snapchat."
Oh my goodness.
So he knows she's 15. They move to Snapchat, where he thinks the messages are going to disappear.
Oh, thank God you guys caught him.
Over the course of 3 or 4 weeks, he sent her very sexually explicit texts.
animal.
And now we're sitting in the jury box, right? And the prosecution is reading out these very graphic text messages and interviewing the police officer, you know, who was posing as a 15-year-old child. And it was just like, you know, raunchy and nasty to have to hear this stuff. I mean, it's one thing when we joke about this stuff, but like this 37-year-old man was saying this to someone he thought was a 15-year-old girl.
But I have a question. So, okay, so were they following him and just followed him to this platform, or was he under surveillance?
He
Like,
wasn't. He was only under physical surveillance at the end. So they were screenshotting all of the chats from the Meet Me app and then Snapchat, right?
Okay, so he didn't do anything before this.
Well, he could have. They didn't catch him if he did. This is the only one that
God,
they
and chances
caught.
are he probably did it
So
before, right?
I noticed, when we were given the printouts from Meet Me under his picture, his profile picture, it said last active 30 days ago. So he had been on Meet Me prior to engaging with this undercover cop. God only knows what happened. This gentleman was married.
Oh my God.
He had the worst defense attorney I've ever seen in my life. This man, I don't know how he got through law school. He was that fajook and dumb, Mia.
Wow.
He was the most inarticulate, ineloquent person I've ever seen. He couldn't like string together a thought or like a coherent sentence.
Wow.
And this man's a public defender.
That's crazy.
Like, Bougie crew, if y'all ever get in trouble, you have to hire a lawyer. Those public defenders,
yeah.
terrible,
They'll
terrible.
Screw you.
So, you know, it was very easy to make a judgment in this case because up front, the guy knew she was 15. He sent her over to Snapchat, and then he was grooming her and trying to get her to do all of these very disgusting things.
OMG.
So we deliberated for maybe half an hour, and part of that was just this one guy had all these dumbass questions that didn't even pertain to...
He was bored.
Well, he was just off topic. So then we had to send two questions into the judge, and the judge basically wrote back, like, stick with the evidence. That's all you have to worry about. So we could have been out of there, like, 20 minutes earlier. Like, we all went in there, we're like, this guy's guilty.
So what was his sentence?
See, we didn't get to see that part. So we all went to, like...
How come, though?
Because we weren't there. I think there's a separate sentencing hearing.
Oh, maybe it hasn't happened yet.
So we gave our... verdict. It was read out loud, and then we each had to say that we agreed to that verdict, and then they dismissed us. So
wow.
I don't know if he was sentenced after we left or if there's a sentencing hearing on another day, but we're all
We'll have
very
to watch
curious.
out for the news, and hopefully it comes down hard and fast.
Here, you want to see him? Here, look at this guy. He looks like a... Oh, look, there he is.
Oh my gosh. And like family ruined. I hope he doesn't have children.
He does not have children. Obviously, the wife was not in court. She's probably left
and hopefully
him.
they're young enough that she can start over.
He's
you know, hopefully she won't
37.
stand by him.
I think that his wife was 36.
You know what's crazy though? Like on our favorite rag, dailymail.co.uk, like I've been seeing so many cases of these female teachers having intercourse with underage boys. Like every single time you go there, that's the story. And I don't know. I don't know if it was I don't know what's going on. It's just weird.
It is weird. I'm
You've
sorry,
seen those too,
but
right?
yes, but like for me, like a teenage boy is not like.
But like 14, 13, you know,
they're children.
I know.
What is wrong with people?
16 and you're like
That's
and you're
sick.
deep in your 30s and
you're
an
a teacher.
authority
You're supposed to be a
figure?
trusted adult.
Oh, it's just so. Oh my God, it's crazy.
So serving up
Coming-
some justice, honey.
I was
Go
gonna
on.
say,
Yes,
coming
awesome.
from a teacher, that I just couldn't even fathom. Like, I don't know, when I'm teaching, it's just
Yeah, you are
like
a teacher
they
around kids
literally,
all the time.
yeah, it's like
They
how
idolize you, right?
Yeah, it's like I would never even like when I'm going in there. I don't even see like as soon as I step in there, it's like okay, I'm in teacher mode.
Right.
All these kids I need to 18, 17, 16 doesn't matter. I'm teaching them.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
And you have to be careful too, because I mean, sometimes these like teenage girls are very advanced, and
Yes. Oh my
gosh.
and they
It's-
are sometimes
Precocious.
precocious. Yes, let's leave it as that.
Yes.
You know,
And it's and then there's so many other things that are going on. I'm actually I'm too worried about figuring out what gender some of the kids are. And
Well, they have to tell you, right?
yeah.
Wow.
No, that's what I mean. Like, because some of the kids just pick what they would like to be.
oh God.
So it's just I'm not even. So nowadays,
It's the
like,
world we live in.
it's crazy. Exactly.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, but
Anyways.
at least I mean, I don't know. That's a whole other topic, and we try to we avoid controversial conversations.
Perfect.
Oh, come on.
Oh, now's a good time for the cocktail of the week.
Yes,
okay, and very
indeed.
fitting to this week's theme. All right, it's love and murder. Okay, and the recipe is courtesy of the Difford's Guide, and you just shake all ingredients with ice and fine strain into a chilled glass. Hit it, boo.
So you're gonna
I love
need.
that laugh. We need to turn that into like a
It's sort of my version of the
soundbite.
Kris Jenner.
It's very powerful.
Thank you. You're going
Love
to
it.
need 1 ounce-ish of Italian red bitter liqueur, 1 ounce of green chartreuse, 1 ounce of lime juice, ideally freshly squeezed, half an ounce of simple syrup rich, which means 2 parts sugar to 1 part water, honey, and 4 drops of saline solution. Now, don't be going getting all your contact lens solution, okay? You're going to make
Saline.
this with 20 grams of sea salt mixed with 80 grams of water.
Cheers, Boo.
Cheers.
Love you, and thanks for doing the country's duty, doing
Yes,
your
it's-
jury duty.
you know.
Hopefully they'll leave you alone for the next, 5 years? Or
I
can
should
you get
be
called?
good.
Is it, every 10 years?
I should
or?
be good for a couple years. I
Okay.
think it's been probably 8 or so years since the last time I went, but I didn't get picked for a jury last time. It was an insurance case, right?
Ah, there you go. Easy
And
out.
so when you went around saying like why you weren't appropriate for that panel, I said, well, my husband's a CEO of an insurance company, and they're like,
Hello.
bye, girl.
Yes,
and I was
and you're like,
"See
bye,
ya, honey."
y'all.
So when we're in this, we get picked into our group of 50, and we go in, and they're like, this is a criminal case, and I was like, at first I was like, yes, and then I was like, oh shit, it's not insurance. I can't get out of this.
Oh, but at least it
well.
was only a couple of days.
It was very interesting.
And you had like torrential rain that you had to. You guys, we had the worst weather here. Like it rained nonstop.
It was like having a hurricane for
I
4 days.
know. And we have friends in town from Germany with like little kids, like
Aw.
3 and a 5-year-old, who
Aw.
were stuck. Okay, inside for
That sucks for them.
days. Finally, now they're at the beach club
bless.
with Dr. Boom or whatever, and the sun's out. Hallelujah! They're
Sun's
like,
out, buns out.
yeah, baby. And now our wackos of the week.
Sing it, sister.
Daniel Markle, a legal scholar and professor, was shot twice at point blank range on July 18th, 2014 in Tallahassee, Florida. What initially seemed like a random act of violence took a very, very dark turn when investigators discovered that Markle's death was anything but arbitrary.
Daniel's divorce from Wendy Adelson in 2013 added layers of complexity to the case. The couple was entangled in a bitter custody dispute over their children, 2 children. As investigators dug deeper, they began to focus on the possibility that the murder was linked to their acrimonious legal dispute.
And at the center of the investigation were members of Wendy Adelson's family, particularly her mom, Donna Adelson. It was alleged that the Adelson family disapproved of Daniel and were unhappy about his influence on their grandchildren. So what, you just murk the son-in-law?
I know, let's just kill the mofo. That'll solve our problems.
Oh, Jesus.
And as I was reading, the articles about this, it didn't even sound like it was really influenced, but so much that he just got to spend time with the children that ticked off the Adelson family.
Oh, my God, the nerve.
I know. So Charlie, here's another Adelson, Wendy's brother, and Catherine Magbanua, a woman connected to the Adelson family. Well, they became key figures in the inquiry. The theory emerged that someone from the Adelson family might have orchestrated the murder, aiming to gain an advantage in the custody battle by eliminating Daniel.
Jesus, what shady family.
Savages.
Anyway, y'all, investigators traced the shooting to a light green Toyota Prius that had been rented by the killers. Louis Rivera, a leader of the Latin Kings gang. Don't come for us.
No, please. I love Latin food and pitbull. Viva la pitbull.
Oh, Jesus. Protect us. And his close friend, Sigfredo Garcia.
Oh my God. Sigfredo and Roy. It's a ripoff of Siegfried and Roy.
God. In 2016, Rivera fingered Garcia for the shooting and Catherine Magbangwa as the killer's communication link to Adelson.
Fast forward to 2019, the trial unfolded with the prosecution presenting a compelling case against Garcia and Rivera. The narrative suggested the involvement of the lovely Adelson family, particularly Charlie Adelson and Donna Adelson, Daniel Markle's mother-in-law, in orchestrating the hit.
So, Garcia and Riviera were found guilty and sentenced to prison.
Toodaloo.
Okay, and if you're listening, you guys,
Shout out. Whatever jail you're in, share, like, smash the likes.
they might have a Google alert. What if their goons come for us? Oh, I'm
Well,
scared.
that's a problem for another day.
Should we skip to the Bougie Bible?
No, honey. We in it now, chow.
However, you guys, the Adelson family vehemently denied any involvement in
did.
the murder. Donna Adelson, in particular, maintained her innocence throughout the trial.
What about Wendy, you might ask? Well, she turned suspicions to her family when she told the Popo in her interview the day of the murder that Adelson had joked about paying for a hitman, but bought her a TV instead.
What?
The TV became Wendy's alibi when she set up a Best Buy appointment to have it fixed at the same time as the murder. You know, you can set that up when you know what time the murder's going to
I
happen.
know. Oh my God, these people. Charlie Adelson was arrested last year after after an FBI consultant was able to better clarify audio from a secretly recorded conversation in April 2016 between Charlie Adelson and Mark Bangwa and at the Dolce Vita restaurant. On the audio, he can be heard saying they would be at the airport already if the police had any evidence and threatened to kill somebody, as he discussed a blackmailer who was actually an undercover FBI agent.
Hurrah for undercover agents, let me just say.
They're so clever.
Shout out. Fast forward to Charlie's trial just this year, 2023. During the 8-day testimony portion of the trial, prosecutors painted Adelson as a wealthy and arrogant playboy who thought he was smart enough to get away with murder. State Attorney General Georgia Kappelman called him a mama's boy at one point, who wanted to make his mama happy by putting an end to the bitter custody battle between his sister Wendy and Daniel Markle.
Wow. So, you guys, on November 6th, Charlie Adelson, the wealthy and wildly Fort Lauderdale dentist who managed to elude justice for years in the 2014 killing of Florida State law professor Daniel Markle, was convicted on all counts in his murder.
Good job. The 12-person jury deliberated only 3 hours before announcing it had reached a unanimous decision. The quick verdict was a bad sign for the defense, which was hoping to walk away with a mistrial at least. But that is not the end of this twisted tale. More after the break.
Donna Adelson, the matriarch of the South Florida family, suspected for years in the hired killing of Dan Markle, was indicted in his murder on this week, 2 days after she attempted to flee the country to Vietnam, y'all. Jesus.
Nothing says guilty like fleeing the country to a non-extradition country.
Oh, wow.
A Leon County grand jury returned an indictment charging her with first-degree murder and conspiracy and solicitation in the death of her former son-in-law, the same crimes for which her son, Charlie Adelson, was convicted the week prior.
Wow, shady family.
What
They
a
wrecked the whole family.
I know. And what's happened to these children?
It doesn't pay to kill people, y'all.
Oh, honey.
Jesus. That's a public service announcement. Free. Thank you. You're welcome. Adelson, 73, was arrested Monday night as she and her husband, Harvey Adelson, attempted to board a flight out of Miami International Airport with one-way tickets to Nam, y'all, which has no extradition treaty with the United States. Go figure. The couple booked the flight the day after their son was found guilty.
Those mofos read the writing on the wall They knew exactly what they. These people are
Way to
so.
fajuk your life and way to fajuk the grandchildren's
I
lives who you were trying
know.
to protect, right?
Oh my God.
Come on.
So Donna Adelson is being held without bond in the Miami-Dade Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center, but she'll be transferred within a couple of weeks to Leon County Detention Facility. Donna and Harvey's travel plans were interrupted by law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, shout out. She had discussed the possibility of fleeing the country with no extradition treaty in monitored jail phone calls with her son, Charlie, according to the arrest warrant.
Idiot. God. I mean, you know what it takes to really pull off a murder nowadays? Like,
You get away with nothing. There's cameras. You got an
come
Apple Watch
on.
listening to you. We had Siri just listening to us
I
before
know.
we started this
we
show.
did. We were having a very juicy conversation.
With Ben
and,
Ben.
And Siri went, huh, like she laughed or something. And then when we inquired, like, hey, Siri, like, are you spying on us? Like, what the hell? She was like, I can't respond to that. She's so sentient.
Yes, child.
Okay, Siri's a real human a being in her mind and complex or whatever. Like, she literally went like,
I know.
she
She
was
heard us.
listening, and nobody said, hey, Siri.
Nope.
Okay, and now she's acting like she can't hear us. Okay, hey, Siri, where are you now?
Dumb bitch.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, I'm over here. Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Anyhow, child. Oh, Lord. So, guys, where were we in the
Her
story?
attempted flight.
Yes, her attempted flight came 2 days before a scheduled meeting of the grand jury, which hands up indictments in first-degree murder cases. It's unclear whether the grand jury meeting played a role in Adelson's apparent decision to run, something prosecutors intend to use against her.
Shortly before he was killed, Markle had asked a judge to bar Donald Adelson from unsupervised visits with her grandchildren because of disparaging comments she made about him in front of the kids. During Charlie Adelson's trial, prosecutors introduced into evidence numerous exhibits involving Donna Adelson and her communications with her son and daughter, from wiretapped phone calls to texts and emails.
So after an FBI agent posing as a blackmailer approached her in 2016 outside of her Miami condo, she called her son to say she had been handed quote unquote paperwork that involved probably the two of us. So you probably have a general idea of what I'm talking about, end quote. As office manager and the family's dental practice, she also wrote and signed thousands of dollars in checks to Katie Magbangwa, the mother of Garcia's children, in the months following the murder. Magbangwa was never actually employed at the office.
And that was one of the two hitmen that were seen in the green Prius and sent away for
So
executing
messy.
the murder.
Child, please.
The grand jury, which operates in secret and routinely takes up first-degree murder cases, began meeting early Wednesday morning in the Leon County Courthouse, courtroom 3G, where Charlie's trial was held. The grand jury indictment says on July 18th, 2014, Donna Adelson, quote, did unlawfully kill a human being, Dan Markle, by shooting with a firearm, and the killing was perpetrated from or premeditated with the intent to effect the death of Dan Markle, end quote. As noted by prosecutors during Charlie Adelson's trial, a conspirator doesn't have to pull the trigger to be charged with first-degree murder.
The indictment also says that Donna Adelson did agree, conspire, combine, and confederate with Charles Adelson and or Catherine Magbangwa and or other persons to commit first-degree murder, and that she solicited her son Magbangwa, we're like mashing up these people's last name.
Oh, well, she's a bad operator, so.
Yes, but anyway, she did solicit them and others to carry out the crime. Lord have mercy. Cleanse us. dear Lord.
What a bunch of people.
I know. Child, don't kill nobody. It does not pay.
No.
You will not get away with it.
They are the in-laws from hell.
That is crazy. And the poor children involved in
I
this.
know.
Now they have to like grow up with this stigma for the rest of their
The
lives.
whole one
Wrecked.
half of their family is a bunch of cuckoo magoos.
I know. Crazy.
And what did Wendy know, right? She's got her mother and brother conspiring. Wendy had to know something because she sat at the Best
did.
Buy appointment coincidentally
I
when the murder's
know.
happening.
How-
How did she escape justice?
she should have talked them out of this foolishness, okay?
Well, she needs to be punished.
I know. I think that's
She did nothing to stop the murder, so therefore
knew.
there's blood on her hands too.
well, now she has to live with all of this mess forever and
She
ever and a
will
day, and
meet
all
her
her been in
maker.
the streets, and now it's on CRN.
Been in the streets. Ain't nobody want their lives on CRN, honey.
I know. Oh, I'm scared. That gang.
Let me tell you, that dude, the guy we sent away for the kitty pedo thing, they were interviewing the jurors, right? You have a questionnaire. You have to say out loud your name, the town you live in, if you're married, what your husband does, what you do, all this stuff. And that creepy guy was taking notes on all of us.
Boo boo. Thank God we got Fort Knox up in our hood.
Exactly.
Oh my God. And we need to keep this door locked here.
And I got a piece, honey.
Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Can you
child.
bring that here, child, just in case any crazies come? And I need to go shooting with you. You need to teach me how to
Yeah,
shoot.
I will. Okay.
Okay, don't mess with us, child. We'll cap you. So if you come for us with a gun, that is a threat.
You come with us with bags of money, we'll be friends.
Best friend.
Yes. Ooh, you're my best friend.
Okay, so you guys, right now I'm like totally obsessing over organic castor oil.
Does it make you poo?
It does. It makes you do all sorts of things. Listen here. It has it's an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antifungal, and pain-relieving properties with other health benefits. Don't come for me. I know, doctor. This is according to healthline.com, but I love this stuff, okay? It can help relieve constipation as well as moisturize skin. And let me tell you how I've been using it, okay? All right?
Anally.
No! Stop giving us an E rating for nothing.
It's comedy gold, baby. It ain't nothing.
Oh my God. Anywho, I've been using it. I have extremely dry skin. Okay, and the older you get, the drier it gets, honey.
Ben knows.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Child, please. Anywho, you just put a little bit of this organic castor oil. You can find like the best ones on Amazon. I'm not promoting anybody because I ain't getting nothing from it, but you can Google and see which ones have the best ratings. Make sure it's cold pressed and clean and organic. And after you put on your whatevers, whether it's Trentanoin or Retin-A or your serums, then it smells a little bit. So I sometimes wait until like Dr. Boom goes to bed. Then I like lather it up. You know, it has a scent.
Yeah.
You know, not too strong, but it's very thick and a little bit goes a long way. And you rub it all over your lips, your eyebrows, your lashes, and your hairline. And God dang it, in the morning it is like so
wow.
supple. I'm gonna bring you some. I'll put it in
Okay.
like a container.
Okay.
And try some. You just put it all
I
over.
will.
And in the morning, you really feel like a little plump and hydration, and it's very good for like growing hairs back in your
Ooh, I need
eyebrows
that.
and your lashes and around the hairline too.
I need that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring you some to try. Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, boo. I got you.
Thanks, girl. So, in keeping with our Law and Order theme today, my Bougie Bible pick is civics.
Yay!
What I like to think of as participatory democracy.
Love it.
Civics is the study of civil law and civil code and the study of government with attention to the role of us, the citizens, as opposed to the external factors that we can't control, y'all.
Yes.
So when you get your summons for jury duty, just remember it's the price we pay for being able to vote
Yes.
and living in a free country. I personally love to volunteer in an election. It's an election year coming up, and it's just so much fun to participate in democracy.
And also to have a better understanding of what goes on behind the scenes
Yes,
for
ma'am.
yourself,
Correct.
right?
So-
Rather than just like reading about it or having whatever
right.
the news outlets are
Oh, the
feeding
news,
us, right?
yeah, right. So it's awesome and interesting to see how your government runs and how democracy works. And if you don't want to participate in it, well, that's when we lose it. So
That is true.
use it or lose it.
That is true, and God bless America, child.
Amen.
Yes, that's all we got.
Give the gift of crazy, y'all. Share this ish with a friend.
Follow us on your favorite podcast platform to never miss an episode.
Follow us. We're on the gram at Crazy Rich Neighbors, TikTok, Crazy Rich Neighbors, Facebook, CRN Podcast.
And email us. Send us like story ideas. If you want a guest on the show, actually, you can actually email us.
If you're listening from jail, send us drop us a line. What happened?
We like dramas.
We do.
Anywho's. And remember.
Wait, that's info@crazyrichneighbors.com.
Yes, boo. Yes.
Yes.
And remember, if you have to ask who your crazy neighbor is, blah, 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 blah,
It's probably the
Tiffany.
Adelsons.
It's probably you.
Yes, hunty.
Love you guys.
Be good.
Bye. Bye.